Okay, so I'm here in Saudi Arabia, somewhere I've never been before, and I'm here because of the Saudi International Golf Tournament, the first golf tournament hosted in Saudi Arabia on the European Tour. Okay, so it's Pro-Am day. I am signed in, ready to go. I'm actually the last one out today, just after lunch. So with all the players here getting prepared, I'm going to go down to the driving range, to the putting green, to the chipping green, and see if we can identify what the best players in the world do before they go out and play. See if we can pick up some tips. Come on, let's see what we can go and find. Okay, this is really interesting to see. Two players behind my shoulder here. You got Brooks Koepka and you got Bryson DeChambeau. Two players who practice and get prepared for a round of golf, totally different to each other. You got Bryson, who has a radar sat behind the golf ball, plus his GC Quad launch monitor. He's also got headphones in, listening to either audio or, visualization techniques. He's really going very detailed in his practice. And then right next to him, you got Brooks Koepka. There's no radar around. He's hitting balls, kind of chatting away. It's very little time between each shot. He's very fiery, just whacking away, whacking away, whacking away. Like the contrast between these two players, and they're both top 5 players in the world, it kind of goes to show things work differently for different types of players, but I'm probably somewhere in between those two. I'm a bit of Brooks, where I like to just whack him away, but also I do like a little bit of feedback from the GC Quad. It's so interesting seeing these two practice right next to each other because they've got such contrasting styles. I love watching it with Dustin, obviously playing incredible golf at the moment, but even just before he's going out and playing, practicing, getting his swing plane checked, making sure he doesn't get too much from the inside. Simple alignment stick stuck in the ground at the same shaft, the same angle of his club shaft. It just shows that kind of measured, calculated practice is definitely such an important ingredient for these guys. I bet he does this almost every single practice session. Okay, so I've been watching Dustin Johnson putt before his round today, and I tell you what a relaxed style he has. He's got 5 golf balls and he's doing laps around a hole, the same hole, but from different slopes. Some are downhill, left to right, right to left, uphill. He's trying different putters. He's not taking too much time to practice or read the putt. He's just getting a feel for the slope, how much the ball's going to break with certain speeds, softer putts, harder putts. Again, he's trying a couple of different styles of putters. He's got a mallet spider, he's got the new Spider X, he's also trying a blade putter as well. But it's very casual, it's very relaxed, and I like that about it. Okay, so now I've watched the best players in the world warm up and practice. In about 15 minutes I'm teeing off myself, so I best hit some shots.
grip down because it's kind of the back stuff. This is stronger than we had any time last week. Got it. At the start of when Dave and I worked together, I used to overswing it, so I always used to try and swing it to like 3.5, 4. Yeah. So that's why we just came up with 3.2. It should be 3.2.5 really, but that was too much. So we just stuck with 3.2 as like a 3/4 swing. 3's halfway back.
I've noticed you've always trying to work shortening your swing a little bit.
Yeah, always short. Like Dave's shortening the swing.
That's great.
But yeah, it's good. Those positions have really helped me out with distance control. Like, I didn't have a game for distances before I met Dave, and we came up with this concept, and we had no wedge game, and now we've actually got a wedge game, and it's pretty good. Yeah.
That was a decent distance control. What a challenging hole this is. Sea on the left, wind off the left, par 3. Hard to commit to hitting it out to the sea. I didn't quite hit my best shot there. Having a great time. Matt Wallace is a class talent. His driving of the golf ball is sensational. His iron play is very controlled. He's working a lot on his distance control, which is very, very good. All of us have struggled to hold any putts, and the team score is not great because we're all, well, effectively there's 4 pros playing in this group, and we're playing off the back tees. So not much of a pro-am, but it means we get no shots and it's hard to make any birdies. So I think we might be dead last. But either way, it's good fun. The floodlights are just coming on because it's starting to get late. Enjoying the golf course. It's a good test. The wind is much more fierce than kind of you can give it appreciation for. Loving the company, and honestly, Matt Wallace is a class act. He's going to really have a phenomenal season, and I can see he's 36 in the world at the moment. I can only see him going up on that leaderboard. We've got a couple more holes to play, and then we'll finish off the pro-am. Okay, last hole, Matt. We're finishing in the dark. Floodlights have come on. Had a good time?
It's great, mate. Have you had a good time?
It's been class.
It's been really good fun, huh?
We've struggled to buy any birdies.
I think it's the worst combination of handicaps in this format is having everyone off scratch.
Yeah, and we all played off the back tees.
Off the back tees as well, but it's been fun, hasn't it? And
it's
I mean,
you have striped it.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
You've striped it off the tee, like the way you've worked the ball. Because you talked about this wall that you have, right?
Yeah.
Explain. So you have it up the left-hand side, right?
Normally up the left-hand side. When I first had Dave on the bag, I used to try and hit this big looping fade to actually just hit a fade. And he said you'll never win any golf tournaments if you play like that. So we set up this wall up the left-hand side where I can't hit it into the wall. I have to hit it down it and then a little fade off it. So he's been great for that, and we set it up the left-hand side. Normally I can't hit it left, hit it down the wall, and it normally just drifts off it, which is huge for me.
So just having one miss all the
One
time.
miss, try and take the left-hand side out of the golf course. It helps when there's like wind off the left, but you've got a left to right hole as well, where you can just hit it up the left rather than try and manipulate it right to left. The best players I've ever played with normally tend to hit one shot shape. So for anyone out there, that's my advice.
Yeah, have it a multiple of shot shapes today. Right's been my miss, but not controllable. Matt, you've been a superstar.
Appreciate it.
Have a great week.
Cheers, mate.
And guys, go and follow Matt on his social media links down below. He's one without questions to follow. World ranking number 36.
36 now.
Only gonna go up that ranking. Watch him. Thanks, Matt.